Hi, this is James Gard, the City Tech Geek at CinemaCon 2019, and I'm sitting here with Steve from Stepguard. Now, why am I interviewing him? Well, there's a lot of changing going on with cinema, with DCI making some announcements towards moving to a cinema 2.0 in quality, etc. And we also have things like Dolby Cinema and Eclair, who have got much higher black levels required into the cinema. This requires that the amount of contaminant light in the cinema be more highly controlled. And a lot of that contaminant light comes from things like steps and other areas where we have to, by law, light up the auditorium, just for health and safety reasons. So this is a pull and pull issue here in terms of what we do about it. So I thought I'd come to talk to Steve today, because he would hopefully give us some input on what to look out for or what to keep in mind for when we do move into these issues into the future. So Steve, what sort of things happening to try and help with the amount of contaminant light in cinema in the last year or so, considering these new developments?
So what we really made a big move on is switching from an LED system to electroluminescence. So we're not using a typical lighting system. So our business is really light tape and making lighting products. So EL light is known like a laser, very bright, very easy to see, but doesn't cast a load of light, right? So if you look, on our steps, we have this light, and you can see the LED light down there shining, right? It's night and day. So our light won't shine to the screen. So IMAX is already starting to switch to our system now by using a low-level light, because it really does very visible. I always say it's a light to see, but not see by. Light here, see the brightness on my hand? That's what you're struggling with LEDs. The light here, you can barely see it on my fingers. So the difference is that's not going to cast very far, but obviously it's very bright. You can see it if it's a dark environment especially. But this is quite shocking, right? So I only use the LEDs when I really have to. Right? So that's the biggest thing we've done now, and we've also altered our extrusions, our profiles, to different degrees of angles. It also gives you a choice of where you want the light to go. But again, that's still just blocking the light. Another nice positive of it is it doesn't produce a glare. So if you have 3D glasses, you don't get a light glare on the side of the glasses as well.
Yeah, it's very important. I must admit, that's the big thing, especially with the Infotech or the color differential with the glass lenses which are curved. I find them very distractive because I can sometimes see my eyeballs and other reflective stuff coming in.
Exactly.
So it's a very important issue.
So no glare with light tape. So the police use it sometimes in squad cars so they can have the light on to see what they're doing but still see outside the window. So it has no glare in the system at all. So that's really the main thing then. Then obviously our system is very dimmable, so we can control the brightness to tune it to exactly the level that you want during the show, and ties into the camera system as well. So I think that's the biggest thing we've done, is really change the way we make light. And we've taken the same light that we use now is used in aerospace and Boeing planes. It's been in a halftime show at the Super Bowl. So it's a very, very well thought of product. I've been over around 15 years now. We designed this product about 5 years ago for the profiles. And now we're really just starting to expand our line to give the customers an option to substitute what they have now for our product, with a profile that meets their needs.
Well, thank you very much for giving us an update on what's going on with the lighting and how it will affect us in the new requirements for going into these new Cinema 2.0 sort of environments that we're hoping to see with LED and Dolby Cinema and Eclair, etc. So thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
You're welcome. And this is James Gardner at CinemaCon 2019. Bye for now.